Ever heard about influences? Do you know what influences do to your judgment? Heard about notions? What are its effects on your day-to-day judgments? Hi, my name is Rajat and welcome to the 90s Kid. In today's video, we'll talk about preconceived notions and its effect on judgments that you make every day. Human being is a very intelligent race. We all have been given the gift of thought process. We can think what's good and what's not good. But under certain influences of various kinds, and we will see them in greater details in a few minutes from now, we tend to lose our focus of making correct judgment and sometimes get it all wrong. To put it into proportion, we put a lock on our thinking, on our rationalizing, and go on a track which kind of leads us towards following a propaganda or maybe just become discriminated. So what makes these things so relevant to us? Most of it is because of social influences. For example, bad mouthing, propaganda, polarization, incorrect advice. We all go onto the internet and we see different things. We read posts on social media. Based on those posts, we try to make an opinion about something which we may not even know about as at that moment. You never know that the person who is making that post may not be putting it with the right intention. He may just have an agenda on his hand to influence you, so you make some choices in his favor. Now, when you have made that choice, you have created a notion in your head, and that notion is a preconceived notion, which is an opinion you have formed without knowing what the facts are. The second thing is regional influences. How does regional influence affect your notion? Punjab is very good with hockey. So anybody who's coming out of Punjab should be a good hockey player. The Bengal or Northeast are very good with footballers. So anybody from Bengal or the Northeast should be very good footballers. Maharashtra is very good for cricket. So anybody who is coming out of Maharashtra should be very good in cricket. But is it true? Should we live with these notions? We know in a country with 29 states and so many union territories, cricketing heroes, hockey heroes, football heroes can literally come from anywhere. But why do we have these things going on in our head? Why do we believe this is correct? It's because from generations we have seen certain regions being associated to certain things, and we have started believing that if a particular person comes from this region, he or she will be good in that thing only. The next the next item that hits us bad on our notions is past experiences. Now, I don't know how many of you have heard about this famous phrase. It says, all men are the same. Many of us have heard it, right? Why does it happen? Why is it that this phrase came into existence? It is because there were one or two people who really messed up with their female partners, and as a result, this kind of became a trend saying if one man can do it, everybody else will also do the same thing. What happens is when a person in front of you loves you, is there to support you, and you have a notion all men are the same, which is negative in nature, you start losing that warmth and comfort with that person. In turn, you lose that person completely. One of the major factors is overconfidence in your abilities to judge people. Trust me, we are... let me step back. What is judging people? Why do we have to judge people? Isn't that enough that a person who is sitting in front of you, whom you're interacting with, is a human being, and that person can make mistakes? That person need not be correct all the time. But we feel that we have a certificate, we have the quality of judging everybody and distribute character certificates and nature certificates and some sort of certificates to all of them. So we choose whether we should stay with those people or not? You never know. You never know. Those people that you're judging incorrectly may be your biggest assets in life. They may get you out of situations where you do not know what could have happened if they were not there. And the third thing is expectations. Expectations kills everybody, trust me. Now, we all believe a famous cricketer's son should become a cricketer. A famous politician's son should become a politician. A famous actress's daughter should become an actress. Why? Why are these labels placed on these people? Why should we consider that somebody's parents, if they were famous, the children should also be famous in their trade? That they are not supposed to have other qualities. They are supposed to follow their parents all the time. Trust me, there are sons of cricketers who have become great actors, and there are sons of actors who have become great cricketers. It is all about a human being's ability, and a human being's efforts. How would you want to get rid of preconceived notions? Very simple. Accept things with an open mind. You don't need to be judgmental. You never know what that other person has gone through, what his skills are, what he is capable of doing. So stop judging, stop creating notions, stop being influenced, and take your own decisions. At the end of the day, it is you who matters, not the others who are trying to influence them. I'll end this video today with a very famous saying. Some great man once said, "You should get up and work for your dreams. If you don't, somebody else will hire you to fulfill theirs." Thank you very much.